Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of December 28th. This week, we're just going to, I wasn't going to say anything. We're just going to get started, Sagittarius. We're going to jump right in to this reading, and we're going to take a look and see what your current energies are, and then we are going to clarify with the Lenormand at the end, and we're going to see if there's any additional details or anything that wants to come up for you here, Sagittarius. But Sag, I would say there's a weird energy going on here. I like it. I feel like it is very good for you, Sagittarius, but definitely I feel like there's a situation that you're dealing with here, and but I feel it's one of those things where maybe you're having to kind of really pay attention to the details. I almost feel like you could be feeling like you're kind of like walking a tightrope, or you're having to do things. I don't even think that's right, because I don't think what this reading is talking about is a bad thing. I don't even think, maybe it's like a minor challenge, and we're going to dig into this in just a second, but I feel it is requiring you to kind of like really pay attention. You have this Beyond the Ordinary card, which I love it. I feel like there is a very unique situation coming in for you, probably something that you've been dreaming of with this Imagine card. You had something about your dreams for like the past 3 weeks. So number one, some of you could be literally dreaming about things. You have this Solitude card, which says that in private or in solitude, you could be thinking or imagining things that you desire to create in your life. And I do feel like you can have whatever you want, but at the same time, I do feel like it's going to require work, of course, Sagittarius. And now I have the hiccups, but you have the Strength card, the Moon, and the High Priestess here. Very like withdrawn energy, a very kind of like clammed up energy is what I feel here for you, Sagittarius. The High Priestess, to me, I feel like this is something that has entered into your awareness. The High Priestess is something that is entering into like your conscious awareness. And so I feel like you are becoming aware of something. Even like this guy here, it's like there's something entering into his head on this card. So I feel like you're becoming aware of something that you desire. And this could be a person for some of you, could be a King of Cups person, could be a water sign, could be any sign. As I always say, to me, the King of Cups could just be someone who's very emotionally stable, someone who's very kind, caring, nurturing, something like that. So I feel like you see someone as very special. For others, is just a situation. You could be like wanting to travel or move or start a business, and it's like you see the potential, I feel, with that High Priestess. I feel like the challenge is this Moon card. And the Moon is like you have to walk down this path where there are a bunch of warning signs, right? And these two dogs represent, or it's really a dog and a coyote, they represent a warning to the Fool, because the Fool is going down this path on his journey. The two pillars back here warn the Fool to not get off his path. They say, keep going towards what you desire. And the Strength card just says, if you put in the work, you will be showing off. I feel like you will be showing off in the future here, Sagittarius, with this Queen of Wands. So I feel that you will be standing out, getting attention. It's like you're accomplishing something great here. I do feel like there is some sadness that goes along with this. You have the Three of Swords and Ten of Wands here. We're going to talk about this row more in a minute. But sometimes I think when we accomplish something, we can lose friends, or there can be sadness. So, we're going to talk about that, but I feel like it's possible. You have the Solitude card. You have like the Moon on every single, in every single row here. The Moon shows up. You have the Moon here on the Solitude card as well. So like I said, a lot of dreaming, a lot of imagining what maybe your perfect life would look like, or maybe there's something that you want to accomplish, and I feel like you could be accomplishing it this year, or I said this year, but something that you could be getting started on this week. You have the Two of Swords, the King of Cups, and the World here. The World is a card of completion, is the last card in the major arcana in the tarot as well. So I do feel like you're wrapping things up. You also have the Ten of Wands here. A lot of people read the Ten of Wands as a very bad card. It's not a good card, but it is the end. Tens represent the end. So I feel like you are at the end of a very long, drawn out, difficult journey. Probably one where you have not been sure what you need to do for a very long period of time. The Two of Swords, it's like she's trying to make a decision, but she's also not making a decision. She's trying to protect her heart. I do feel for some of you that you have been on pause, that you have been kind of trying to protect your heart, trying not to make a choice. Could be in any area of your life. Could be between two people. Maybe it's between a person and a location. It's like maybe you want to be with a person, but you have to move. And, it's like you're like, how do I get this to work? And then you have this King of Cups here. So I feel like you are kind of nurturing something into existence. For some of you, I feel like this is an answer that's kind of like appearing for you. I almost feel like it's not a person, by the way, with this Six of Cups. For some of you, maybe you've been stuck, like you've been hoping that an answer would show up. Like sometimes I think when we don't know what to do, we just kind of, pause and we just hope that we can get an answer as to like the actions that we need to take or whatever. I feel like for some of you, this could be an answer coming in. It could be coming in through solitude. With that Solitude card, you could be imagining things that are going to help you, that are going to set you free. I do get like an element of freedom here in your reading as well. So I do feel like you could be being set free. In your last row here, you have the Imagine card. So the Imagine card says, if you can dream it, you can have it. And, this is like a person that's pulling the moon down to earth. So I feel like you need to bring your dreams, the things that you have been imagining. I feel like you need to get started on the journey and bring them down to earth. The Queen of Wands is very bold, very assertive. She really goes for what she wants. The Strength card is another card of showing off. I always say, like, who in their right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? Nobody, right? So I feel like this is almost saying that you are about to stand out in a big way. And maybe not this week, because there's like a lot of behind the scenes energy here, Sagittarius, but whatever it is you're working towards, I feel like is going to make you stand out, could make you famous. It could just lead to success with that Strength card as well. I feel like for others, I'm getting something about preparation here, but I feel like you are prepared. I feel like this is saying that maybe you feel that you're not prepared for something, but I feel like what you don't realize is that you have gone through a lot over the past few years with that Strength card. This to me is saying like you've been prepared through all the challenges and difficulties that you've been going through, and now the Queen of Wands says it's time to get started on something that you want to see be successful, something that you have been dreaming of, something that is a dream. So Sagittarius, let's look into this. And let's see what's going on for you. Thank you for being here, Sag, by the way, really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video, really appreciate all the likes as well. You have the Five of Hearts here, well, that was the Five of Spades there, Sagittarius. We'll pull another card, and I'll just remember. You have the Queen of Diamonds and the Eight of Hearts, the Moon. So the Moon shows up here a lot. The Moon in the Lenormand is a card of your romantic fantasies. The Moon is a card of something that you desire to have or something that you desire to have happen. And it's a card of needing to manifest your fantasies here on Earth, just like this card right here. So that Five of Spades that I just threw across the room is a card of needing to take a risk. So I feel like some of you need to take a risk. It's really funny that I was saying that maybe you're dealing with some pain over here with the Three of Swords and Ten of Wands, because it's like maybe you're doing things that your friends don't agree with, or, sometimes I think when we become successful, sometimes, people show their true colors, and that's what I feel like is coming out here. The Five of Hearts is actually a playing card. It's not a Lenormand card, and it can represent jealousy, jealous people, dealing with jealous people, all that other stuff. So I do feel like you could be dealing with a little bit of jealousy here, and maybe that's what's prevented you from moving forward. The other thing is again, people's, the Two of Swords could just say people have been telling you like what you should do for a very long period of time, and it's like now it's time for you to do what you want to do. This the Queen of Diamonds, is a card of being at a crossroads, having a choice to make, and the crossroads says pick the new path. You have the Ace of Clubs, amazing. Ace of Clubs is called the Ring, and it can represent engagement or marriage. You have the Seven of Diamonds. This is called the Birds. And you have the Four Clubs. Four Clubs, again, is just a playing card. I call the Four Clubs Mercury retrograde. To me, it can represent like retrograde energy. It can say follow the typical retrograde rules. But you have the Ace of Clubs, the Seven of Diamonds, and the Four Clubs here. The Ring here is a card of marriage, and you have the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands here. This is like you, and the King of Cups could be someone that you will be marrying in the future. Some of you could be trying to decide if you are going to marry someone, or again, someone could be thinking about proposing to you with that energy, that would be nice. So some of you could be getting married there. Outside of love, the Ring is a card of things coming full circle. You have the Seven of Diamonds here. Seven of Diamonds says trust your intuition, but it can also be a card of, some card reading systems call the Seven of Diamonds like the married old couple or something like that. And so it can represent like small fights. I do get something here, like I said, about jealousy between you and like family or you and friends. And there could be some small fights. This could say with the King of Cups here that you need to maintain your emotions and don't allow your emotions to get out of control. The King of Cups, no matter what is going on around him, he's perfectly fine. There are very choppy waters around him, but he doesn't allow that to affect him. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying just to maintain your emotions, basically. You have the Three of Diamonds here, the Queen of Clubs, and the Two of Diamonds here at the bottom. The Queen of Clubs is the card of seduction, is also a card of a tricky friend. So I would be careful of anyone who just is seeming jealous or is gossiping with the Five of Hearts or anything like that. I would be careful of that energy. The Queen of Clubs, though, or the Queen of Wands here, that is a very bold, assertive energy. So again, if someone is being, gossiping or talking behind your back, I would make sure to stand up for yourself with that energy this week. For sure. For others, I do feel like some of you are maybe trying to find balance here with this Two of Diamonds. The Two of Diamonds is, again, a playing card. It's not a Lenormand card. To me, it's a card of settlements in the playing card reading system. But you have the Three of Diamonds, which is a card of problems with paperwork. So if you're dealing with something legal, there could be some issues with paperwork with that Three of Diamonds. I would just double check all your paperwork. The Three of Diamonds is very specific. It says if you are filling out important paperwork, make sure to double check everything that you're doing. But I do feel like there could have been like delays in paperwork here, Sagittarius. I feel like it'll be corrected. Four of Diamonds. So Four of Diamonds is a card of contracts, and it's a very good card for filling out a contract. You have the King of Diamonds. Everybody's had the King of Diamonds this week, which is pretty weird, and the Eight of Diamonds. This is like a lot of financial success. For some of you, I'm wondering if you're just more focused on a sure thing. The Four of Diamonds, something very stable. King of Diamonds, it could be your true soulmate. It's called the Fish, but it's also a card of a harvest. And the Eight of Diamonds, Two of Diamonds, these are cards of abundance, a harvest, better finances, more money coming in for you. So this could be like a financial harvest that's coming in for you. And that could be your main focus as well here, Sagittarius. You could be more focused on finances with this energy. Especially. So that's what I kind of feel here. I feel like some of you are just maybe more focused on your financial outlook, or maybe you're more focused on improving your finances with this energy. Again, I can't ever get away from this feeling for you, Sagittarius, that you could be doing something that is just beyond ordinary, that is just very different than the way you thought your life would, kind of go here. And again, I feel like that's where the issues are coming. I mean, this has come up for you for the past 2 months, that some of you could be upsetting some people in your life. Like, the example I always give is it's like maybe your parents wanted you to be a doctor, or maybe they wanted you to be like an accountant or something like that. But it's almost like you're realizing that you have to live your own life. And that's what I've been talking to you about for 2 months, literally. Sagittarius, and I feel like that's like your main message, that it's like you are going to stand out for you, not for other people. And that's really what I get here. So I like this. I mean, I like this continued direction of moving towards a dream. Is it perfect? No, but it's definitely good. So thank you for watching, and definitely enjoy your week. Make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what's going on for you this week. Also make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.